Chapter 45. That we must not believe everyone, and that we are prone to fall in our words. Lord, be Thou my help in trouble, for vain is the help of man. Psalm 60, verse 11. How often have I failed to find faithfulness where I thought I possessed it? How many times I have found it where I least expected. Vain therefore is hope in men, but the salvation of the just, O God, is in Thee. Blessed be Thou, O Lord my God, in all things which happen unto us. We are weak and unstable, we are quickly deceived and quite changed. Who is the man who is able to keep himself so warily and circumspectly, as not sometimes to come into some snare of perplexity? But he who trusteth in Thee, O Lord, and seeketh Thee with an unfeigned heart, doth not so easily slip. And if he fall into any tribulation, howsoever he may be entangled, yet very quickly he shall be delivered through Thee, or by Thee shall be comforted, because Thou wilt not forsake him that trusteth in Thee unto the end. A friend who continueth faithful in all the distresses of his friend is rare to be found. Thou, O Lord, Thou alone art most faithful in all things, and there is none other like unto Thee. O how truly wise was that holy soul who said, My mind is steadfastly fixed, and it is grounded in Christ. Saint Agatha. If thus it were with me, the fear of man should not so easily tempt me, nor the arrows of words move me. Who is sufficient to foresee all things? Who to guard beforehand against future ills? If even things which are foreseen sometimes hurt us, what can things which are not foreseen do, but grievously injure? But wherefore have I not better provided for myself, miserable that I am? Why too have I given such heed to others? But we are men, nor are we other than frail men, even though by many we are reckoned and called angels. Whom shall I trust, O Lord? Whom shall I trust but Thee? Thou art the truth, and deceivest not, nor canst be deceived. And on the other hand, every man is a liar. Psalm 116, verse 11. Romans 3, verse 4. Weak, unstable and frail, especially in his words, so that one ought scarcely ever to believe what seemeth to sound right on the face of it. With what wisdom hast Thou warned us beforehand to beware of men, and that a man's foes are they of his own household. Matthew 10, verses 17 and 36. And that we must not believe if one say unto us, Lo here or lo there. Matthew 24, verse 23. I have been taught by my loss, and oh that I may prove more careful and not foolish hereby. Be cautious, saith someone, be cautious, keep unto thyself what I tell thee. And whilst I am silent and believe that it is hid with me, he himself cannot keep silence concerning it, but straightway betrayeth me and himself, and goeth his way. Protect me, O Lord, from such mischief-making and reckless men. Let me not fall into their hands, nor ever do such things myself. Put a true and steadfast word into my mouth, and remove a deceitful tongue far from me. What I would not suffer, I ought by all means to beware of doing. Oh, how good and peacemaking a thing it is to be silent concerning others, and not carelessly to believe all reports, nor to hand them on further. How good also to lay one's self open to few, to seek ever to have Thee as the beholder of the heart, not to be carried about with every wind of words, but to desire that all things inward and outward be done according to the good pleasure of Thy will. How safe, for the preserving of heavenly grace, to fly from human approval, and not to long after the things which seem to win admiration abroad, but to follow with all earnestness those things which bring amendment of life and heavenly fervour. How many have been injured by their virtue being made known and too hastily praised! How truly profitable hath been grace preserved in silence in this frail life, which, as we are told, is all temptation and warfare.